Yo, listen up. Every morning, you wake up with two choices. Let the day run you, or you run the day. Every sunrise is like a reset button, a brand new round in the fight called life. But here's the thing, how you start your morning, that sets the tone for the whole damn day. You feed your mind trash, your day gon' feel like trash. But you feed it strength, wisdom, and focus, man, you unstoppable. See, too many people wake up and let the world decide how they feel. They check their phone, scroll through the drama, and already they stress before their feet even hit the ground. That ain't power, that's weakness. A Stoic once said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. And that's exactly the vibe I'm talking about. In the morning, you gotta listen to things that sharpen you, words that remind you who the hell you are, things that bring peace to your chest, but also fire to your soul. You need that balance, calm but dangerous, humble but unshakable, like a lion sitting still in the grass, quiet but ready. When you feed yourself the right words, your confidence grows, your focus sharpens. You start stepping into the world not like a victim of the chaos, but like a warrior in control. And yo, don't get it twisted, life gonna throw punches. Bills, problems, fake friends, people doubting you. But when you start your morning with the right mindset, you don't crumble, you adapt, you move different, you move smart. This ain't about cheesy motivational quotes that sound pretty but don't hit your soul. Nah, this is about real talk, raw reminders, straight up truths that cut through the noise. Words that push you to stand on your values, even when it's hard. That's the secret weapon. Discipline, self-control, knowing what really matters. So here's the mission. Each morning, listen to things that make you stronger. Fill your mind with discipline, gratitude, and vision. Do that, and your life gon' shift. Not overnight, but little by little, you'll start seeing it. A life of meaning, a life where you chase your goals with steady hands and a clear head. A life where every morning feels like another chance to conquer. First thing, you need to set your goals and intentions. Not just I want to be rich or I want to be happy. Nah, I'm talking laser-focused targets. Ask yourself, what am I chasing today? If you wake up without direction, the world will give you one. And trust me, the world don't care about your dreams. So when you wake up, remind yourself, this is where I'm going. This is why I'm moving. Write it down. Say it out loud. Let your soul hear it. Because a man or a woman without direction, that's like a car with no steering wheel. You'll crash, or worse, just sit there, going nowhere. See, goals ain't just about money or fame. It's about knowing your why. Why you getting up? Why you grinding? Why you choosing discipline over laziness? Because if you don't answer that, the world will answer it for you, and trust me, the world don't got your best interest. Now let's keep it gangster. Intentions, they're the silent code you live by. Anybody can say they got goals, but your intentions decide if you're playing for real. Intentions are like that inner GPS, keeping you locked on the path when distractions try to pull you left and right. You say, today, I move with patience. Today, I act with strength. Today, I protect my energy. That's intention. That's control. The Stoics said it best. First say to yourself what you would be, then do what you have to do. That means decide who you want to be before the world decides for you. You want to be a leader? Act like one. You want to be disciplined? Live disciplined. Even when nobody's watching. That's what separates real ones from pretenders. So when you wake up, don't just stumble into the day like a zombie. Sit still, breathe deep, and lock in. What's my goal today? What's my code today? Maybe your goal is to handle your business without losing your cool. Maybe it's to push your hustle one step further. Maybe it's to show love to your people while keeping your dignity intact. Whatever it is, claim it, own it, walk with it. Because listen, when you set goals and intentions every morning, you ain't just surviving, you're designing your life. You're saying, I control my steps, I choose my destiny. And that's power the streets can't take from you. Now, let's keep it real. Goals without discipline? Trash. Dreams without discipline? Dead weight. See, discipline is that invisible muscle. It don't always look pretty, but it's what makes you powerful. The streets? They'll test you. Life? It'll break you if you're weak. But discipline? That's your shield, your sword, your backbone. Wake up early, even when you're tired. Stick to your word, even when nobody's watching. Discipline ain't sexy, but it's respect, self-respect. And when you respect yourself, the world starts respecting you. It ain't the thing people brag about on the gram, but discipline, that's the backbone of greatness. That's the code that separates the weak from the strong, the talkers from the doers. Without discipline, goals are just wishes, and wishes don't put food on the table. Everybody loves to talk about motivation. I'll do it when I feel like it. Nah, that's weak. Feelings change, moods fade, hype dies. But discipline don't care how you feel. It don't care if you're tired, broke, stressed, or not in the mood. Discipline says, get up and handle your business, no excuses. That's real strength. Think about the streets. You skip discipline, you get sloppy. You get sloppy, you get caught slipping. Same in life. If you ain't consistent, if you don't train yourself to move with order, you go and pay for it. The Stoics knew this. Marcus Aurelius said, at dawn, when you wake, remember, you were born to work, not to waste your time in bed like an animal. Harsh words, but facts. Discipline is about owning your mornings, owning your choices, owning your life. Discipline is freedom, straight up. People think it's chains, like it holds you back. But nah, it's the opposite. The man who has no discipline is a slave to his urges, food, lust, laziness, distractions. The disciplined man, he's free because he commands himself. He don't bow down to cravings. He don't break under pressure. He moves when he decides, not when his emotions push him. That's power. And yo, discipline ain't built in one night. It's like hitting the gym. You gotta train it daily. Start small, wake up on time, finish what you start, keep promises to yourself. Each rep makes you stronger. Before long, discipline becomes who you are, not just what you do. Here's the truth, talent fades, luck runs out, opportunities get missed. But discipline, that stays. That's the one thing nobody can take from you. When the world gets loud, discipline keeps you steady. When life throws chaos, discipline gives you structure. So if you want to rise, if you want to conquer, don't chase comfort. Chase discipline, because in the end, discipline is the difference between a wasted life and a legendary one. But here's the twist, life ain't just about you. Yeah, stack your money, build your name, chase your grind. But ask yourself, who am I serving? Because the Stoics said it best, you're part of a bigger tribe, a bigger world. The greatest flex. Ain't showing off, it's lifting others up. So in the morning, tell yourself, today, I ain't just chasing mine, I'm adding value. That service mindset, it changes everything. It gives your hustle meaning. Everybody out here talking about getting money, getting fame, getting respect. And sure, all that's cool, but let me tell you something. Real power, real fulfillment comes when you stop thinking only about yourself and start asking, what can I give? How can I serve? See, selfish hustlers burn out. They chase their bag, but when the lights go out, they empty inside. But the ones who last, the ones who build legacies, they focus on service. They move different. They understand that the game ain't just about taking, it's about giving. Giving value, giving guidance, giving love where it's needed. Service don't make you weak, it makes you untouchable. The streets respect someone who lifts others while climbing himself. Because when you help others rise, you rise too. Think about it. The best leaders ain't the ones barking orders. They're the ones serving their people, protecting their crew, holding it down so everybody eats. That's respect. That's loyalty. That's real power. And yo, the Stoics had this figured out long before the block did. Marcus Aurelius wrote, what is not good for the hive is not good for the bee. Meaning, you can't thrive unless the people around you thrive too. If you only look out for yourself, you lose in the long game. But when you serve others, you build bonds, you build trust, and you build a life that's bigger than your own ego. Service don't gotta be grand. It ain't always about charity or big gestures. Sometimes it's as simple as listening when someone's hurting. Dropping knowledge you learned the hard way so the next man don't fall in the same trap. Sharing your wins so others can see it's possible for them too. That's service. That's legacy. Listen, your worth ain't measured by what you stack up, but by what you give back. Money fades, trophies collect dust, but the impact you leave on people, that echoes forever. You help one person today, and that ripple keeps spreading, touching lives you'll never even see. So yeah, chase your goals, grind for your dreams, but never forget the bigger picture. Life ain't just about what you get, it's about what you give. Service is how you leave this world better than you found it. And that's gangster. And yo, don't get it twisted, don't let pride blind you. Humility ain't weakness, it's wisdom. Street smarts mixed with stoic truth. When you think you know it all, you stop growing. So stay low, stay learning, talk less, listen more, respect the game, respect the grind, respect the people, even the ones you think beneath you. Wake up and remind yourself, I ain't bigger than life. I'm just part of it. That keeps your feet on the ground while your dreams reach the sky. Let me be straight with you. Pride is heavy, but humility, that's strength. Out here, everybody wanna flex. Flash the chains, the rides, the stacks, the power. But listen, real ones don't need to shout. Real ones move quiet, humble, grounded. Because when you let your ego drive, sooner or later, you crash. See, humility don't mean you weak. Don't get it twisted. It means you strong enough to know you ain't above learning. You wise enough to admit you don't know everything. And you real enough to recognize that life can humble you in a second. One wrong move, one bad break, and all that pride gets ripped away. That's why you gotta walk with humility, always. The Stoics been saying this for centuries. Epictetus said, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. That's cold, but it's truth. You can't grow if you're too busy protecting your image. Sometimes you gotta look like the student, not the master. Sometimes you gotta eat your pride to gain real wisdom. And yo, in the streets, pride kills. Dudes get into beefs just to prove they ain't soft. But the humble man, he don't move for clout, he moves for purpose. He don't need to win every argument. He don't need the spotlight. His presence speaks for him. And that's the kind of energy people respect most. Humility also means remembering you ain't better than the next man. I don't care if you rich, educated, or tough as nails, everybody bleeds red. Everybody got struggles you can't see. When you treat people with respect, no matter where they're from, you build bridges instead of walls. You show the world your strength ain't just in muscle or money, but in character. So practice humility daily. When you win, don't brag, be grateful. When you lose, don't sulk, learn. When you rise, don't forget the ground that built you. That balance, that's what keeps you steady when the highs get too high or the lows get too low. Remember this, arrogance is loud, humility is silent, but silence is powerful. And the man who carries himself with humility, he's untouchable, because no one can strip away respect that's earned, not demanded. So yeah, practice humility. Stay grounded, stay learning, stay real. That's the way to move in this life. Now this is where warriors are made. Fear will visit you every morning. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of not being enough. But here's the truth, fear is a test, not a sentence. Every time you run from it, it grows stronger. Every time you face it, you grow stronger. So in the morning, stare that fear down. Say, I see you, but you don't own me. Walk toward it. Face it, because on the other side of fear, freedom. Listen close. Fear is the shadow that follows every man. Don't matter if you rich, broke, tough, or soft, fear creeps in. Fear of failure, fear of being judged, fear of losing, fear of not being enough. And most people, they run, they hide. They let fear chain them up like prisoners. But here's the truth, if you don't face your fears, they own you. See, the streets teach you fast. Fear is real, but courage ain't the absence of it. It's moving forward despite it. A man without fear ain't brave. He's reckless. But a man who feels fear and still stands tall, that's courage. That's respect. The Stoics had this locked in. Seneca said, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. And that's facts. Half the things you're scared of, they're bigger in your head than in the real world. Your mind paints monsters that don't even exist. But when you confront them, you realize most fears are smoke, look solid from afar, but vanish when you step closer. Think about it. How many dreams died because someone was too scared to try? How many voices never got heard because someone was too scared to speak? Fear robs more lives than failure ever will. And if you let it, it'll shrink your world until you're living in a box of your own design. But here's the flip. When you face your fears, you grow. Every time you step into what scares you, you get stronger. Fear is like a test. It's asking how bad you want it. And when you push through, the reward ain't just the win. The reward is the new version of you. Sharper, tougher, unstoppable. In the streets, you can't let fear paralyze you. You learn to move smart, not scared. Same in life. Fear whispers, don't try, don't risk, don't step forward. But you gotta answer back. Watch me. You take that step anyway. You act, you adapt, you overcome. So here's the mission. Stop running from your fears. Meet them eye to eye. Speak through the shaking. Walk through the doubt. Because once you face your fears, they lose their grip. And on the other side, that's where freedom lives. Listen, if you don't believe in you, who will? Faith ain't just some spiritual thing, it's survival. Faith in yourself is what keeps you moving when no one's clapping, when nobody believes, when the whole world looks at you like you're crazy. Tell yourself every morning, I got this. I'm built for this. I've been through worse, and I'm still here. That self-belief, it's your fire. Don't let nobody blow it out. Let me tell you something. The world's already full of people doubting you. Haters, critics, even friends and family sometimes. They'll say you can't, you won't, you ain't got what it takes. But the deadliest thing ain't their voice. It's when you start believing them. That's why the most important faith you'll ever have is faith in yourself. See, faith ain't about hoping. It's about knowing. It's about looking in the mirror and saying, yeah, I got flaws, Yeah, I've been through hell, but I still got what it takes to rise. Faith in yourself means betting on you, even when the odds look stacked against you. The Stoics knew this game too. Epictetus said, "How long are you going to wait before you demand the best of yourself?" That's real. Stop waiting for someone else to co-sign your dreams. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Start moving like you're already enough, because truth is you are. Now, faith in yourself don't mean you'll never fail. Nah, failure's part of the grind. You gon' fall, you gon' mess up, you gon' doubt yourself sometimes. But faith says, I'll get back up, I'll learn, I'll keep moving. And that's the difference between people who quit and people who conquer. And yo, in the streets, if you don't trust yourself, you dead weight, you second guess, you hesitate, you freeze up, and that hesitation will cost you. Life's the same. If you don't believe in you, nobody else will. People follow confidence, not doubt. Faith in yourself also means shutting down that inner enemy, the voice that whispers, "You ain't good enough." That voice is a liar. Kill it with action. Kill it with discipline. Kill it by proving to yourself, day by day, that you can handle this. Listen, when you got faith in yourself, you walk different. Shoulders back, head high, calm but unshakable. Not cocky, just certain. And that certainty, it's magnetic. People feel it. Opportunities open. Doors unlock. So if you forget everything else, remember this, bet on yourself. Not once, not sometimes, every damn day. The world may doubt you. Life may test you. But as long as you keep faith in yourself, you'll always find a way to rise. One of the hardest lessons? Stop living in yesterday. Stop worrying about tomorrow. The present, that's all you really got. You don't own the past. You don't control the future. All you own is now. So breathe it in. Lock in. Be where your feet are. When you drink your coffee, taste it. When you work, focus. When you love, give it fully. Because life ain't promised. And moments, they slip away fast. Let's get real. Most people ain't even living. They stuck in the past, crying over what went wrong, or stuck in the future, stressing about what might happen. But life only happens right here, right now. This moment, you either live in it or you're letting it slip through your fingers. See, the past, you can't change it. You can learn from it, you can grow from it, but you can't rewrite it. And the future, man, it ain't promised. Tomorrow could flip on you in ways you ain't ready for. The only thing you truly own is this second, this breath, this heartbeat. That's where power lives. That's where freedom lives. The Stoics preached this heavy. Marcus Aurelius said, "Confine yourself to the present." He knew the secret. Peace ain't found in regrets or worries. It's found in presence. Being here, eyes open, locked in on what's in front of you. And yo, in the streets, if you're distracted, you vulnerable. If your mind's somewhere else, you miss opportunities, or worse, you miss dangers. Same in life. When you living in your head too much, you miss the beauty, the lessons, the people standing right in front of you. Living fully in the present don't mean you careless. It don't mean you don't plan for the future. It means you give today your all. You handle what's in your hands right now with focus, with gratitude, with intensity. You talk to your people like it might be the last time. You chase your grind like today's your only shot. You enjoy the simple things, the sunlight, the laugh, the quiet, because that's real wealth. Here's the truth, regret is heavy and worry is poison. But presence is light, it's clarity, it's power. When you live in the present, you stop chasing ghosts and start chasing purpose. You stop stressing about what could happen and start building what is happening. So slow down, breathe deep, lock in. Stop running from yesterday. Stop stressing about tomorrow. Put your energy where it matters, right here, right now. Live this moment fully, because once it's gone, you don't get it back. And that's the code. Real living ain't in the past or the future. Real living is right now. So live it raw, live it real, live it fully. And yo, watch your tongue. Your words shape your reality. If you wake up spitting negativity, "I'm tired, I can't, I'll never," guess what? You already lost before the day even started. But if you speak power, "I'm strong, I'm ready, I'll figure it out," your brain starts believing it. Your energy shifts, your day shifts. Don't curse your own grind with weak words. Bless it with strength. Let me tell you straight, words ain't just sounds. Words are weapons. Words are medicine. Words are spells you cast every time you open your mouth. The tongue can build you up or break you down, and too many people don't even realize the power they carry with every word they drop. See, when you keep speaking negativity over yourself, "I ain't good enough, I can't do it, I'll never make it," you planting poison seeds in your own mind. You programming yourself to fail before you even start. And if you do that long enough, your life gonna mirror your words, dark, limited, hopeless. But when you flip it, when you start speaking positive words over yourself, I got this. I'm stronger than my struggles. I'm built for this grind. Suddenly your energy changes. Your confidence shifts. You start moving like you're already winning. Because truth is, the first person you got to convince is you. The Stoics understood this too. Epictetus said, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Notice that. Say it first. Your words set the tone. Speak strength, then live it. Speak discipline, then walk it. Speak peace, then carry it. In the streets, talk is everything. The way you speak determines how people see you, and more importantly, how you see yourself. If you always speak like a victim, you'll live like one. But if you speak like a warrior, calm, confident, ready, then even fear starts respecting you. Now don't get it twisted. Positive words ain't about fake smiles and cheesy affirmations that don't hit your soul. Nah, it's about real, raw truth. Saying things that align with your grind, your values, your code. Words that remind you of your power when the world trying to strip it away. So here's the move. Watch your mouth. Guard your words. When you wake up, speak life into your day. When doubt creeps in, fight back with words of strength. When negativity tries to spread, answer it with words that build, not break. Remember this, your words shape your world. Talk strong, talk wise, talk real, because the words you speak today, they're the life you'll live tomorrow. Finally, take a moment every morning to sit with your dreams. Not just the big ones, yeah. The mansion, the cars, the freedom, but also the quiet ones. Peace, joy, legacy. Imagine them, feel them. Let your heart taste what you're chasing. That vision, that's your fuel. But here's the key, don't just dream it, plot it. Step toward it, grind for it. Because dreams without action are just fantasies. But dreams with daily effort, that's destiny. Every morning, take a quiet moment to think about your dreams. Not just the goals you need to achieve today, but the bigger vision of the life you want to live. Reflecting on your dreams helps you stay inspired and keeps you moving forward, even when life gets tough. When you remind yourself of your dreams each day, you give your mind a reason to stay motivated, focused, and full of energy. So there it is. Your morning ain't just another start, it's the blueprint for the life you're building. Set your goals, stay disciplined, serve others, stay humble, face fear, believe in yourself, live in the moment, speak positive, and never lose sight of your dreams. Do this daily, and your life, it transforms. Your mornings will stop being just routines, they'll become rituals of power, and you'll walk through the world untouchable, calm in chaos, strong in storms, rich in spirit. Because when you master your mornings, you master your life. Starting your morning with intention is more than a routine. It's a declaration of how you choose to live your life. By setting clear goals, practicing discipline, focusing on service, staying humble, facing your fears, believing in yourself, living fully in the present, speaking positive words, and reflecting on your dreams, you build a foundation for strength and peace every day.